So this is my 96 Civic Coupe.
I got summer on my mind, nowhere else, no Lord, take me downtown to you. People show me love, but I can't take it. What I said was true, real pain can't fake it. Still they wanna be with me, still they wanna leave with me, still they wanna feel like me, still I can't believe it's me. Time you spend with me, I spend mine on being free. On the flight to NYC, I see you and you see me.
So far the whole engine is gone. Pretty much everything in the engine bay is gone right now. Just ordered a Integra subframe because I'm going to go K20 from the RSX engine swap. Pretty sweet. Once I get it done, sanded down, I'm going to bring it into the garage, take the subframe out, and then paint the engine bay, paint the the rest of the car, and then I'll get the new steering in, and then I'll get the new engine in. Pretty excited. I've had this Civic for about 5 years now, and it was always a dream of mine to do an engine swap even before I bought the car. And I was always planning on going B series, but I think I'm gonna go K series. It's gonna be more money, but money's not really an issue right now, and since K is what I want, K is what I'm gonna do. That's my S2000 over there. What's up, guys? So I'm about to paint my Civic.
Prime.
Got my prime. Okay, sorry, Jason. My friend Jason's over here helping me.
We still got body work to do, but we're taking a break after we prime it, so that way we'll sand down that stuff and then do the body work on it, because whoever worked on it last was an idiot.
Yeah, so whoever worked on it last, where these moldings go right here, there's a ton of fiberglass and Bondo filling in here because they tried making it like a really clean look, and it just made the doors look terrible. They look so wavy, and I thought it had been in a wreck before or something. But yeah, it was just some terrible old prep work. Then also up here, they somehow welded some metal strips in here where the molding goes on the roof. So we're gonna take those out. Right now we're just gonna prime it so that I can let it sit for like 3 to 4 months before I get the new engine in, because right now I'm just trying to save up money for the K swap that I'm doing. I already have the Integra subframe and all the steering and suspension and brakes from the Integra that I'm gonna put in. It's just really saving up for the engine, the RSX Type S engine. I already bought all the paint. I'm going to paint it green tea metallic, which is an OEM Honda color. It's on the CRV for a couple of years, and then I think it's on the Honda Insight, the hybrid that they made. So yeah, so we're just getting ready to prime. We're going to prime it today, and then I'll probably clean up this engine bay. I'm going to do black on the engine bay, and then green tea metallic on the rest of the car. There's my little guy Jason helping me. He's letting me borrow his super nice air compressor. So yeah, guys, just stay tuned, and hopefully we have some awesome stuff going on. Alright, so the primer is done on the body, and then I primered the engine bay. For the body, what I used was this primer, and used the gun and the compressor. But for the engine bay, what I did was I used this Eastwood rust encapsulator. I'm just going to do a black finish on the engine bay. So the top coat is going to be the VHT roll bar and chassis. It's going to be the matte black. And then I'm going to do, like I said, the actual paint on the body with a clear coat and the green tea metallic. I kind of just want to do the black on the engine bay because I'm going to do the valve cover of the K20, that green tea metallic as well. So I just really want the engine to stand out in this engine bay. So I just now got done spraying the engine bay. There's some rough spots, but I think once after I sand it before I spray the VHT roll bar chassis stuff on it, I think it's going to look really good. And I think a lot of my mess ups are going to be covered. Like I messed up a lot in here, but this is where the fuse box and the battery are going to go anyways. And there's some mess ups back here, but it's going to be covered by the radiator. Overall, I'm pretty happy with this job. Yeah, don't really have too many complaints with this rust encapsulator stuff. Worked really well. So yeah, next step is going to be taking out this Civic subframe, and then I have the Integra subframe. I'm going to spray it with the rust encapsulator stuff, so it'll be black, and I'll kind of update all these parts so it looks really good in here. I'm pretty excited. Once I put that new subframe in, you know, I'll be putting in new lower control arms, new tie rods, and I'll spray all of those with the rust encapsulator, so it's gonna look really good. And once I take this subframe out, I'll be able to get the spots on the engine bay that I wasn't able to spray. This looks a lot better than it did before. There's a lot of grease, and I mean, I think there was a rat living in here before. Because this car's kind of been sitting for the last year. My D16Y5 that was in it is starting to crap out. I actually replaced the clutch on it, and then after replacing the clutch on it, the engine kind of started crapping out. So I just wanted to leave it. So I'm pretty excited. It's gonna sit for about 3 or 4 months, so I can save up for the engine and buy it. But there's going to be a lot of trial and error when it comes to getting the new subframe in and then getting the new engine in. You know, there's not a whole lot of information out there on the case swaps. I mean, I know some people can argue that there is a lot, but for me, the information that I need, it's really hard to find. It's going to be tough, but it's definitely going to be worth it. I'm really happy that I'm decided to go K20 instead of the B18. Yeah, so just stay tuned. You know, I'm not 100% sure how to do all these things that I want to do on it. But you know, I'll figure it out, and I'll take you guys along for the ride, right? And hopefully I help some people out there. I may get 0 subscribers, I may get a bunch, but I'm kind of just doing this for fun and helping whoever out there that needs the help. So yeah.